Once upon a time, in a quaint little village nestled between rolling hills, there lived a young woman named Eliza. Eliza was known far and wide for her kindness and her inability to say no. She would often find herself overwhelmed with commitments and obligations, always eager to help anyone who asked for her assistance. As Eliza was tending to her garden, a stranger appeared at her doorstep. He was a tall man with a weathered face and tattered clothes, clearly in need of help. "Please, kind lady," the stranger implored. "I've travelled a long way and haven't eaten in days. Could you spare some food?" Without a second thought, Eliza welcomed the stranger into her home and offered him a hearty meal. The man devoured the food, thanked her profusely, and then asked for a place to rest for the night. Eliza hesitated for a moment, realizing that her small cottage had only one bed. But her kind heart prevailed, and she gave up her own bed, choosing to sleep on the floor by the fireplace. The stranger accepted her offer and slept soundly, while Eliza lay awake, pondering her choices. Days turned into weeks, and the stranger remained in Eliza's home, his presence becoming more demanding. He asked for more food, new clothes, and even money. Eliza, unable to say no, provided everything he requested, slowly depleting her resources. One evening, a wise old woman from the village paid Eliza a visit. She had heard of Eliza's predicament and wanted to offer some guidance. She found Eliza in tears, her once bountiful garden neglected, and her spirit drained. "My dear," the old woman said kindly, "I've watched you help others with your whole heart, but it's essential to learn when to say no. Helping others is a noble endeavour, but not at the cost of your own well-being." Eliza nodded, realizing the truth in the old woman's words. The next morning, she approached the stranger with determination in her eyes. "I'm sorry," Eliza began, "but I can no longer provide for you. I have given all that I can, and it's time for you to move on." The stranger was taken aback, but understood Eliza's point. He left her home and continued his journey, while Eliza focused on rebuilding her life. With her newfound ability to say no, Eliza's life began to change. She had more time to tend to her garden, which flourished like never before. She rekindled old friendships and even started a small business selling her garden's bountiful produce. As the seasons changed, Eliza's garden became a symbol of her personal growth. It wasn't long before people from the village started seeking her advice on how to say no when necessary. Eliza's life was now balanced and fulfilling, all because she had learned the power of saying no. She continued to help others, but this time it was on her terms, without sacrificing her own happiness and well-being. And so in that quiet village, Eliza's story became a powerful lesson for everyone, that sometimes saying no is the first step towards personal growth and a more meaningful life.